What time is it? It's English time with Teacher Erica. I would like to welcome you all to another fun learning today. Shout out to Mom Rochelle for her questions. What is prejudice? And what are its common types? Let's answer her questions with our discussion on prejudice and its common types. Prejudice is from the Latin word pre, which means before, plus judge. Prejudice is prejudgment or forming an opinion before becoming aware of the relevant facts of a case. It is often used to refer to preconceived, usually unfavorable judgments towards a person or people because of gender, beliefs, values, social, class status, age, disability, religion, sexuality, language, race or ethnicity, nationality, beauty, occupation, education, and personal characteristics. In this case, it refers to positive or negative evaluation of another person based on perceived group membership, but the usual is negative. Attitude is a distinct combination of feelings, inclinations to act, and beliefs. According to Parker Jani, there are 5 different types of prejudice. The first one is gender prejudice. This refers to the attitude that all members of a particular gender, all women, all girls, all men, and all boys, are a certain type of person. From this stereotype emerges sexism, the belief that members of one gender are inferior to another. For example, all males possess the tendency to be womanizers. The second one is ethnic or racial prejudice. This happens when negative opinions, beliefs, or attitudes are held about people for the simple reason that they belong to a specific ethnic group. It can be defined by either making an adverse judgment or opinion based on race, or having an irrational hatred or suspicion based on racial or religious group stereotypes. For example, all Mexican people are illegal aliens and thieves. Our third prejudice is sexual orientation. This is also called homophobia. It is often based on the stereotype that all gay men or lesbians are immoral and thus inferior. This may include transgender or transsexual individuals or those who defy being classified as either male or female. For example, lesbians and homosexuals are all bad. Our fourth one is age prejudice. This reflects a prejudice against older adults. It is defined as any attitude, action, or institutional structure which subordinates a person or group because of age. For example, Leo is 50 years old. He is not qualified for a managerial position in the company because he is too old, according to his boss. Our last prejudice is called class prejudice. This is the attitude that those in a certain economic class are inferior to another class. It is a biased discriminatory attitude or a distinction made between social or economic classes. For example, poor people must work as house helpers. We may avoid being prejudicial if we are mindful of negative attitudes and assumptions, careful of prejudiced language, and avoid stereotypical statements about other groups of people, and speak out against intolerant statements and jokes made by others. According to the teaching guide Getting Along with Grok, these are the ways on how to overcome prejudice. First, don't prejudge people. Get to know them as individuals before you decide whether you like them or not. Second, treat people the way you want them to treat you. Third, stand up for people who are being treated with prejudice. So don't go along with the crowd when people are being unfair to someone. And lastly, learn about other cultures, countries, and people. And that wraps up our lesson for today. Always remember to be kind and spread love. Thank you for listening.